Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of B.E.Coaching. My name is Bassie. I am representing B.E.Coaching, and I will be talking about being a minimalist today. I have to confess, I'm not a pure minimalist. I do love to enjoy the experiences of life. So I rather work for experience than work for stuff. All right, so basically, being a minimalist means that you intentionally live with just what you need. A lot of people would enjoy buying stuff, and somehow they try to define themselves by the stuff that they buy. And it's sad in our society today that a lot of people are actually defined by the things they have or the titles that they have. But the truth about it is that we came into this world with nothing and we're leaving with nothing. I'm going to touch on two scriptures to just show you why being a minimalist is something important, because you may be depriving yourself of beautiful life experiences because you're busy buying and accumulating unnecessary stuff. So let's dive into it, because God does want us to live with what we need and to abandon dead weight, unnecessary things in life. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6 to 18, I read, "Now godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we can carry nothing out. And having food and clothing, with this we shall be content." That's 1 Timothy 6, 6 to 18. Beautiful scripture. Second scripture I want to read is Luke chapter 12, verse 15. "And he said to them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of things he possesses." It means that your possessions do not define your life. This is not who you are. You're way more than the possessions. God created you fearfully and wonderfully. He took his time to make you the dominant the creation that would dominate everything else in this earth, in this universe. And we are the smartest, and God made it so. So you're way more than your possessions. Your car doesn't define you. Your house doesn't define you. Anything that you've accumulated does not define you. All right, so some of the benefits of being a minimalist: living with just the things that you need. Favorite quote of mine when I was a kid was, "Cut your coat according to your size." I used to love that because it just embodied what a minimalist is. It means don't wear a suit that's too big. You look ridiculous. Don't wear one that's too tight. It's ridiculous. But just wear something that fits and makes sense. All right? So first thing you benefit is that your expenses are lowered. If you live with what you need, you don't have this need to keep spending. You don't buy stuff unnecessarily. And by lowering your expenses, you get to accumulate more in your savings and investments, and you actually do the things that you want to do. That's the first benefit of being a minimalist. Second one is that you have less stress. You don't have things accumulated and stacked up in your house and clutter. Become a hoarder, low-key hoarder. And you can't get rid of stuff. And one big way to get rid of stuff, I would give you a tip, is if you look at that thing and in 3 months you haven't used it, and in the next 3 months you can't even phantom how you're going to use it, maybe it's time to give it away, get rid of it, because it's just taking up space in your life and causing more stress. Your house and apartment, the third benefit is that your house and apartment is a lot easier to clean. You keep things clean, they're neat. You don't get sick because of clutter and dirty things in corners that you don't even know. But your apartment, your house is a lot easier to clean, and it's freer for you to move around. Less consumption is good for the earth. If you waste less, just stop wasting stuff, because in this world, we don't even have enough of a lot of things. When I see people waste food, waste items, they just buy things and accumulate when others are starving. It's ridiculous, because those materials, those elements are needed. It's better to recycle, it's better to give away than to just accumulate and never use it. All right, so another one is you spend more on experiences, and you make better relationships. So what do I mean by experiences and relationships? You would spend more money on trips that you really want to go, experience the rest of the world, other cultures. You get to spend more time with your family. You have a lot more free time on your hands. You build a relationship with your friends. You don't neglect relationships, and you don't work unnecessarily, because now you don't have to accumulate money to spend more, because you're living with what you need. Last part is that it helps you to contribute beyond yourself. When you're a minimalist, when you're somebody that is able to accumulate to live with what you need, you find out that you have a lot more to give. And you're going to find other people to contribute and help. Remember what the scripture says. We came here into this world with nothing, and we're leaving with nothing. So you're going to have to give it away, whether you like it or not. Or somebody else is just going to take it. But, do it yourself. You give it away. You bless somebody else with it. Live with what you need. Peace out.